as I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains. I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier. Stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. I said, ooh, Rama-doo-Rama-da. Wait for the daddy-o, wait for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Hi friends, welcome to Sailing Liberty.
We're really glad you're back. Today's a really big show. We're going to install a VHF radio. Just kidding. I mean, yeah, we're going to install this B&G VHF, AIS, transmit and receive radio. True enough. Very interesting radio, really hard to get, cost a lot, and you got to fill out a lot of paperwork to be able to use it legally. You got to have a ship stations license, a limited operator's license, and I think there was a couple other ones in there too. And then it's ID'd for your boat, and that's a permanent thing. It's done at the distributor, and it can never be removed. So once you bought it, you bought it. But the story of how we needed a new radio is really the story behind today's episode.
It's here. We got hit by the lightning. The aftermath was that radio antenna vaporized, the tricolor exploded, and the radio was connected to the antenna, which got fried.
Suffice it to say, the scale of what we're about to undertake and what you're going to see, it's been a heck of a week. And today, on Sailing Liberty, you're here to see it with us.
The question is, can you poke the finger through the mahogany? Or can you not?
Judgment call.
What we discovered, I put my finger and it was a little mushy and I started to scrape out all the wood. That's crazy. Shouldn't be your mast step, you just put your finger through. You want it strong and sturdy. So it's full of ants and mushy. That's why it was leaking all that time. We have our first rain in the boat. The base of the main mast is leaking. Now we're gonna fix the leak. Hey, we are in Triton Lumber together with Nick.
And we're gonna make some mast steps out of some mahogany.
Nice. Let's do it.
This is our new mast step.
And we gotta plane this one, right?
Yep, let's clean it up. That is a sweet piece of wood, man.
So this is the planer. It's like sanding and making it pretty, right?
Yeah, let's show you. Right here.
Wow.
See the tip of the plate?
Yeah.
So it spins like this towards the wood. There's three of them. 1, 2, 3. And it just shaves off however high I have this spring to do one side, right? Technically.
I think you're right about that.
We have to choose a pretty.
You want to put the crown up? Nice.
Wow. Wow. It's 10 and a half.
10 and a half.
It's gonna give you a little that you can sand.
Okay, do that
Like
then.
10.6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm the sander. I found the Triton Lumberyard in Google Maps, and when I saw the name, I knew that we don't have to search no further. This is our place. We're gonna find our wood here, and we did. We had beautiful, beautiful mahogany piece hidden behind all the other wood, and we found it.
8.5, sir. 8 and a half.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What do you think, sweetie?
It's beautiful.
Is that going to make a nice mast step?
Yep.
Excellent.
Everything gonna be new. So we're gonna have a busy week coming up, and we're preparing right now at night when it's more calm and also cooler. Hopefully we get done by tomorrow at 10 a.m.
All right. Always check your coolant and your oil. And fill her up before we run her up, you know? Tifa loves her oil. No one knows why. Oh boy, this isn't good. It's white looking. Is there water in our oil? Pop off the valve cover. Ah, no milk. We got this.
Is it lubricating system?
No oil, pure water coming out.
Does it pump it like totally clean?
Not really, no. It's literally water. Solution by dilution. New oil going in. We overfilled our water tanks, and for some reason the switch on the bilge pump got bumped. So the bilge was full of water, and the bottom of the engine was in the water. We're thinking water went in through our rusted off dipstick tube. So let's go start her up, see what happens. It's pretty crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 20.
Doesn't start.
Wow, so we got to pull our mask off first thing in the morning. We find our crankcase is full of water. And now our starter battery's not working. We got this.
Here is some paper towel.
Oil looks wet, milky.
Like water?
Yeah, it's bad for the engine. It needs oil, not water. Second round, gonna have to change the oil again.
The engine runs. We're gonna run the engine, the oil gonna mix, and then we're gonna pump out and see the condition of the oil, and that's the third time. Great job, Ted. How's the oil? It looks burnt, watery. How does it taste like?
Yeah, tastes like water.
One more oil change is left. We're gonna change the oil filter.
That's 4 oil changes. Oil pressure's good. We are good to go. We got to fix that dipstick tube. Everything's done the hard way. Nothing's been going smoothly. I don't know what's going on here, honey. I can't get this to unroll. I don't think this is the cause of the problem. I think this is the result of the problem. At least we got ourselves down to bare dimensions for tomorrow for the mast removal. We can still pull off the booms and the mainsail and the mizzen. Other than that, we're looking pretty good, except for all these cotter pins everywhere. They're all curled back like crazy. Maybe I'll just go around the Dremel tool and just cut them all. You know,
Okay.
quick.
Okay, let's go to bed.
To bed.
So today is the mast day. We are taking our mast off. Ted is taking the boom off.
How about that?
Oh, there's a bird nest. It might be squirrel nest also, but probably bird nest, right? Inside our boom. The boat is steering and we are doing great. Part of our deal today is that we're gonna help with another boat called Formosa 40, which is, when we were searching the boat, my really first choice and my little dream boat. But today we have to take extra care around the boat when they take off the mast. That was awesome.
All right. Let's loosen up all this crap.
Because the mast is rotten and it might snap too, so everybody has to take care that they don't get injured. Woo!
Whoever the guy that was that took it and stripped it and rebuilt it, it lasted 2 years.
I'm thinking aluminum mast.
Thank God aluminum.
You could just get an aluminum mast at the salvage yard and
When Formosa 40 is done, then Bobby gonna come back to here and hip tow us to the crane. We're gonna pay only for that time. We're gonna use the crane, so it is great deal.
I guess we're up. Let's go get our boat.
Bobby is towing us and we are taking our mast off to do a bunch of work and fix the mast step. So now we are going to Peace Marina to meet the crane guy with our Liberty.
This is the fastest this boat has been in what, a year?
Wow, Liberty is moving.
Wow, this is the grand moment. We expected one guy to come and give us a hand, and every yachtsman in town came by. It's a momentous occasion. Giant, tall masted catch. The spars are coming off for the first time in decades, maybe in forever, and no one knows what we're gonna find in there. And I'm really worried about the wiring. And it's my boat, and these guys got decades of experience, but everything's up to me.
Okay, hold that. Hold that. There's a bunch of wires. Give me another couple inches. Whoop.
Are there connectors?
Take a picture of it.
Let's go up like this much. Whoop. What's this one all about?
Oh, the dirt in there.
Oh, that was radio actually. Okay, we're ready to fly.
Okay.
Oh, got it. Hey, better luck next time.
It's just the kind of day that you dread and you love it. It is the day where you've been up all night and you got to get everything right. You can't make a mistake. It could cost you an impossible problem. People always ask us what we're working on. In this instance, it was Bobby. And he said, well, I'm bringing in a crane next week. Want to get in on it? Well, I guess we're doing the job right. Not going to be epoxy and glue to get this mast step back in order.
So this is where the lightning struck.
Yeah, lightning struck that moment when Bobby told us he had that crane coming in, and we jumped on it and said yes. And then we figured it all out as we went. There's no shortcuts at sea. There's only one way back. It's a long way to land from anywhere you're out there. So you got to do it right. The jungle never sleeps, and Liberty was showing signs of that. Lichen, birds, squirrels, ants, and mud dauber nests by the pound. The massive size of these spars is daunting. It's just a lot of weight and a lot of long, and you don't want anything to get messed up or damaged. You certainly don't want anybody getting hurt. You know, timing was perfect.
That is really close.
All right, I'm gonna get you some speed and you steer the boat.
Well, Bobby's pushing us down the river.
You should have steerage now.
Okay.
We're gonna steer it in a little early. Get into your turn. All right. Close our way.
5 feet. Okay, go back. Reverse. 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 Okay, we are here. We are here.
Perfect, Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Line on it. Say goodbye.
Wow, Bobby, perfect. See you over there.
Thanks, Bobby. The best thing about cruisers' lifestyle is the freshest seafood down at the docks and the best price. This redfish was for free, so you can't beat that.
The most important part about cleaning a fish basically is having a nice sharp knife. A regular old diamond stone, nice 30-degree angle, both sides with the rough side, and a couple of shots on the fine side. I'm just going to work down to the tail section. Now you have your fillet, but not cut through the skin.
Wow.
Seems to me it makes it easier to fillet. Right down to the bone. Oh, that nice and easy, just the tip. You just want to start a nice incision in the top there, just like you're doing. Very good. Just keep following that all the way down the fish. Perfect. Angle the blade down and then follow it down the meat, down the bone. You feel the bone as you're going. You just keep on going. Perfect. You're good. And then it's much easier if you get them right close to the edge here. And then you're gonna.
No, this is not so good as yours, so it's gonna be very skinny.
Well, it takes practice. There you go, just like that. There you go, a little angle. There you go, perfect. A little
30
angle.
degrees angle.
Yep, that'll be fine. A lot of people don't like cleaning fish. One of the reasons they don't like cleaning fish is because they don't do it enough. Very good. Look how clean that is. What? Very good. And a nice fillet out of that.
Wow! Thank you, Daryl.
Thanks, guys. No problem.
Today I'm going to do a butter lemon redfish. I'm gonna coat the pan with the butter. The redfish goes in. Wow, these are big pieces. Put some lemon juice, salt, a drizzle of olive oil, rosemary with tomatoes, garlic, a tiny bit of dill, and finally black pepper. I'm gonna pop the fish in the oven till it smells right. Oh, so nice. Woohoo! Wow, it's gonna be delicious. Bon appetit! Head iso. Let's taste now, Ted.
Wow. Wow. Smells really good. You never know when someone's going to give you a fish. They either got too many or they only got one and it's not worth the trouble. I don't know which the case was here, but thanks very much, guys. Appreciate the fish. You know, it's just like that down at the docks. Before you know it, someone's offering to bring a crane in. And you might as well get in on it too. I mean, if Bobby hadn't offered the crane, we don't know what we would have done. We hadn't figured anything out. He had already figured out for another boat and a spot to do it on the seawall and a company that already knew the property. All we had to do is kick in for the hours we're going to use, so can't beat that deal. Now going back on, who knows? I guess we're going to be paying the whole thing, but basically we're saving half and we're getting shown how to do it.
Dig it in.
Dig it in.
Wow, it's really good.
You know, that's not the first time Bobby helped us out.
The first time Bobby helped us out, it was before the hurricane. He came with the 90-pound Danford and he gave us the first reel anchor because we didn't have back then a Rockna. And then we knew that we have to buy a reel anchor.
Totally. That anchor held us right through the hurricane. Even told us how to do it. So
Yeah.
thank you, brother. Glad to know you're a true mariner. Now that it has no load on it, look at how
Ooh.
it's like no mass left in this wood at all. These creatures have been feeding on this wood for who knows how long.
Wow.
There's a bunch of goo on the bottom of it. It's really punky.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god.
Look, it's ants.
They're like inside there.
They're goners now.
That's definitely mahogany.
Keep that screwdriver lower.
Lower.
Yeah, like that, straight in. Gotta hit it harder.
I got it.
Look at look at the yellow handle. Don't look at the other end.
Oh, this one is solid.
Totally wet.
Yeah. Oh, it's wet.
It leaked there for sure.
This is pretty punky in here.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a new one. So I have two big roundover bits. Make sure you don't overdo it. You only got one shot at taking off a little bit. We love filler stain, and it gives it a nice rich color. Fills in all the pores in the open grain of mahogany. That's the beauty. That's just the bottom of it now. Look at these old friends. Look at them go. They're working together as a team. Done a good job, old mast step. Make it a big haul and a hole-in-one.
Wow. Yeah, the old mast step isn't that good anymore.
It's called dry fitting. And once we know it can all go together, even if it's a little tight, we'll continue with the refinishing.
Okay, mizzen mast is fitted.
Another case of dry fitted excellence. Thank God.
The next step is we're gonna open up the deck. We have a soft spot.
Right under the mast. And it was the craziest thing. Helen went to say hi to a friend of ours who came by, somebody who made a video for us. And they said, oh, let's see the boat. And then we told them what we're working on. We told him we were probably going to use an old cutting board, a couple layers to shore up our mast. And he goes, I build boats. I got everything you need. He's going to come back and bring us stuff.
Wow.
This is 2408 plus minus stitch mat.
Super nice.
And this is 36-pound density per square inch gator board laminated already with a layer of 2408 on each side. You will not step
Rock
through this.
solid.
You park the truck on it, won't break.
God bless you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Salty cracker.
Salty cracker, everybody.
Thank you, Mike. Wow. Island Mike. What a guy. Look at this. We got just what we need right now. Let's go fix his boat. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Well, these corks really paid off. What an investment. They were $10 each, but they came with a free bottle of wine. And all the same brand, Yogi's Best. Thanks, Yogi. We got our money's worth. That's a darn sure thing. They did a pretty nice job. You know, they let the epoxy fill in between every little piece they use. These are mahogany plywood. And these little dams around here kept it from any problems from traveling. This side wasn't even rotted all the way. Where the water was collecting over here, you can see the dirt from it. It did eventually find its way in, but it only got basically 2 quadrants of wood, which did go back under here, but we dug it all out, and now we're up to another one of these little dams. This was really bad news, and then it became not so bad news, and how about us? Look at us, we fixed our mast step like a champ. As soon as we cut the gator board,
Yeah.
we're gonna dry fit it and see how it's looking. And, I'm gonna go grab the saw and get to it. Stuff cuts really nice. Really nice, easy to work with. Lightweight and it's incredibly strong. It feels like it's as rigid as a piece of steel. Gator board, look at that. That's our plug. Let's go see how it fits. Kinda perfect. Good strong boat and a great team. Helen and Ted, together forever. We're just making these rough holes. The corks are gonna go through these holes, and then the epoxy's gonna, you know, form the final shape. This is all just reinforcement and filler. That one came out really nice. Dry fitting everything now. I'm thinking this goes like this. I was lining it really nice.
What? It's not a struggle anymore?
Well, yeah, it's crazy, right? Everything's starting to fit. Just keep working at it, and before you know it, everything's fitting like a champ. Sand around the hole, clean out the edges, so we can put a nice piece of cloth over it. Nice tablecloth. And a set of registration marks, so we can line it up when it's wet. Signed for a little epoxy love. As you recall, our can got damaged in shipping, and so we've been dealing with that ever since we got this can like a year ago. 12. I've had these pumps for like 8 years, and they're not like perfect like they were when they were new, but they still work. You know what would be a good idea? If you went below and made sure there wasn't like epoxy running down the wall.
It dripped in my hair, so...
I think it's still dripping, huh?
A little bit, not so much anymore. It's a little drip there also. Should we take the tape off?
Before it really hardens, it makes a permanent mess.
Yeah. I mean, we can always wipe off the drips.
Scrambly, scrambly. So much for yacht perfection. This is the real world.
Ooh.
It's
Pretty
thickening,
good.
It's thickening pretty good.
I was thinking things are going too good.
They're going very well.
Something had to happen.
Yeah. Everything upstairs is good right now. It's pretty good.
This is our dirt patch.
After your epoxy is mixed, it's time to add the high-density silica thickener. Thick enough to be tough and take up some volume, but soft enough to flow all the way down and all around and into the undercuts. Now that's nice. Aligning the registration marks, making any adjustments to get it exactly right. Flattening it out, get rid of the bubbles, and now it's time to wet out the fabric.
The last coat has to be a wet one, so we're gonna soak the cloth.
This old bucket of West system has done a lot of boat repairs. Roll it out with this special tool. This is our finished surface, so we want to make it really nice. I need acetone on a clean towel right away.
Okay.
I think it came out really great. It's going to be really strong. Our mast is going to be sitting pretty on its new piece of mahogany on top of its new cabin top support right through to the compression post.
We had a long day of work. New deck is really nice and really strong, and now we have to wash ourselves off from fiberglass and get to sleep and wake up tomorrow early. See you next time on Sailing Liberty.
Thanks for watching. If you like, comment, and please subscribe. We're a new channel. Every subscription counts. Thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Sailing Liberty.
Arr, why, arr. Charge, you scallywags.
Aye, Captain.
Like any great adventure, it begins with a girl and a sword. Before you know it, the tail twists into a t-shirt.
Hey, click in the link below in description box and get one of our shirts.
Buy now and join the adventure.
Wait for my daddy-o, wait for my daddy-o. There's a whiskey in the jar.